Hey guys, in this lesson we will learn when to use on, in, and at while we go through 10 example sentences. So without further ado, let's get started. Example sentence number 1. I live at the 10th floor or I live on the 10th floor. Well, the correct answer is on. I live on the 10th floor. When we use on, we usually refer to being physically located on a surface area. And a floor, so a floor indicates a surface area. Example sentence number 2. I think your video game is at his room or in his room. The correct answer is in. So I think your video game is in his room. Now, when we use in, we refer to being physically located within a certain area. And often you can also replace in with inside. So, for instance, we could say, I think your video game is inside his room. Number 3, we don't do such things in the university or at the university. Well, the correct answer is at. So we don't do such things at the university. When we use at, we refer to a place of activity, which is a place known to speaker and listener, but we're not necessarily referring to a physical location, because the university can refer to a common place. So the university is a common place, and that's why we can use at here. Number 4, she was in the movie theater or at the movie theater. The correct answer is at. So she was at the movie theater. Now, especially when you place the before a noun, so movie theater is a noun, then the noun is already known to speaker and listener. The movie theater, and just like in the previous example sentence, we had the university, which is also known to both speaker and listener. So at the university or at the movie theater. Also, movie theater is a common place. Number 5, it was on or at number 9 Purple Street where I met her. Well, the correct answer is at. So it was at number 9 Purple Street where I met her. We also use at when we're referring to an address that includes a door number. So number 9 refers to a door number. That's why it is at here. Number 6, unfortunately, it happened at or on the 5th Avenue. Well, the correct answer is on. So the 5th Avenue is a famous street in New York City, and this time no door number is mentioned, but only the name of a street, which is the 5th Avenue in this case. By the way, in can also be correct, but more common in British English. And I use American English most of the time. Number 7, while he was in or at school, he learned a lot from Professor Williams. So which one is correct? Well, this is a tricky one because both of them are correct. You can say in school or at school, but there is a difference. So if you use at school, and we already know this one, then it is referring to a common place known to both speaker and listener. But if you use in school, then it is referring to a period of time. Now, more on time in my next lesson, number 7, so stay tuned. Number 8, San Francisco is on or at the west coast of the United States. Well, the correct answer is on. San Francisco is on the west coast of the United States. So, because this city, San Francisco, is literally located on the west coast surface area. Remember, surface area. Then we need on. Number 9, they were in or on the bus when it started raining. The correct answer is on. Now this one is actually also a little bit tricky because when you choose in, it is not entirely incorrect, but it's just more common to use on when we speak of being physically on public transportation. So we can see it as getting or being on a moving platform. Number 10, our last example sentence. They're working in or at an office building over there. Well, the correct answer is in. So they're working in an office building over there. Now, if the were used instead of un, then at would have been preferred to in, at the office building over there instead of in an office building over there. As you know, if you use the office building in this case, then it would be more like a common place known to both speaker and listener. So then you can use at. But since we are using an office building, it could be any building, and so the listener doesn't know which office building the speaker is referring to. So then we use in. All right, that's it for today's lesson. Don't forget to check the description below the video to find a link to my website. I want to thank you all for watching and have a good day.